Hello, my name is Emma Simone. I'm here with the digital learning team at the College of Arts and Sciences, and today I'm going to kick off an updated series on using the Grackle accessibility checker tools for the Google Workspace. Now that we have the enterprise version instead of the free version here at Texas A&M University, there are a few changes and some really nice new capabilities that we have access to. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. This time around, we do not need to download the extension ourselves. It has been downloaded by our administrators. So up here in extensions, I'm going to come down to Grackle Docs and hit launch. We will see the same side panel pop up that gives us remediation considerations. Might take a little bit to load depending on how large your document is, but here is where you will find all your info on how to fix your document. So first off, I'm seeing that our images need some alt text. So let's go ahead and hit locate and tag for this first image. And I already have some alt text prepared, so I'm going to go ahead and paste that in, hit update. And then let's scroll down. Our next image is this one of the blueberries, so I'm going to do the same thing. Enter in my alt text. And hit update. Now let's see if this is working. We'll hit recheck. Awesome, looks good. So our images are now passing. Let's go down to headings where I can see we've got a few issues popping up. Let's go ahead and hit locate and see where this is referring to. Okay, so our first one is listed as normal text, but this should be a heading 1. So let's go ahead and hit heading 1. I'm going to change that font style to Arial, and let's make it a little bigger. That looks good. A single heading 1 should it be used, so we're going to also check off on that issue. Headings must be properly nested, so let's go ahead and address this. Let's mark this subtitle as a subtitle. This heading 1 should actually be a heading 2, as you can only have one heading 1. So let's go in here and call that a heading 2. I'm going to make that Arial as well. This will now be a heading 3. And let's choose heading 3 from our options. Let's make sure this is also Arial. Looks good. Let's scroll down. This is going to be a heading 2 as we are beginning a new topic in this area of the document. We'll select heading 2 and switch that back to Arial. And again, we need to get rid of this heading 1. So let's call this another heading 2. And let's mark this as such. Switch it to Arial. Not sure why it's defaulting to a non-accessible font, but that's all good. This is now going to be a heading 3. And we'll just go through and add that as well. And there we go. That should fix our heading issue. So let's go ahead and recheck this since we just added a lot of remediations. Awesome. Looks like we're passing everything for headings. Let's go down to tables. I've got a table here in this document, and let's see what kind of issues we've got happening here. Tables must be tagged or marked as layout table. Let's go ahead and locate and tag. And let's select our title rows. You can hit Shift to select multiple. There we go. Mark as header cell, and this one is also a header cell. And let's update that. All right, looks good. Use of merge cells is not recommended. Let's go ahead and locate this issue. Here is where we have a merge cell. So there's a few ways to do it, but you can just right click on the cell and hit unmerge. That's my preferred method. That will go ahead and separate them out. And the use of empty cells is not recommended. So we can kind of just see this visually. So I can go in and start filling in these empty cells. Let's put time. And again, even for notes, we would want these filled in. So I'm just going to put in, I'm just going to say notes again. But here you would have some sort of meaningful content, of course. All right, there we go. Let's go ahead and recheck this and see if we are going in the right direction. All right, looks like we're good on tables. Let's scroll down. No issues with landmarks. And then down to contents. High color contrast should be used. Let's go ahead and locate. And it should highlight, yeah, there you go. It highlights each area where the color contrast is not high enough. So of course, these kind of lighter text colors on the light background. So I'm just going to go ahead and change this to black. That's kind of a safe choice. Let me select this as well. And let's choose black. That looks good to me. I'm going to recheck and see if that solved our issue. Okay, looks like we're passing on color contrast. Fantastic. Here it says that fine print should be avoided. Let's click into this and see where this is occurring. All right, so it's this line right here. It looks like we're at size 6 font. So I'm going to go ahead and pull this to 12. 11 is kind of the minimum that is recommended for your normal paragraph font, but I just like to go a little bit bigger to 12. Let's see what else is happening here. All caps styling should be avoided. Let's go ahead and locate this. And let's fix this subtitle with proper capitalization. Perfect. Let's recheck and see if we have fixed everything. Looks like we have resolved all of our issues. I hope this has been a helpful how-to on using the enterprise version of Grackle for Google Docs. And I will see you in my updated video for Grackle for Google Slides. Thank you.